Hi there, I'm here today with Anita Cox-McMillan, Colour Ambassador from Schwarzkopf. Hi there, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. So, first question.
Yes.
Twice crowned British Colourist of the Year, how did it feel to be the only competitor to win the title for the second time?
Great.
Brilliant.
It was brilliant, yes, really, really good. It's a great test for me. It pushes me to come up with new ideas, new colours, and it's a wonderful award to be recognised, to have achieved, so I was ecstatic, yes.
Many of the visitors to our website like to colour their hair at home. Are there any tips or tricks you can share with them to get the best result?
There's all sorts of tips. I mean, even colour choice is probably the most difficult thing when people are going to colour their hair at home. And what we want to do is to try and make it as easy and give them as many tips as possible. Little things like putting moisturiser around the hairline or Vaseline around the hairline if you're going darker, because that will stop staining.
Okay.
Which is a major thing. Making sure your hair is brushed all through thoroughly before you start to sort of section the hair. Trying to apply the colour to the roots at first if you're doing a regrowth application, because the ends don't need the colour every time. So it's little tips like that that are really important to make sure that we maintain beautiful looking hair.
Talking about condition,
yes.
What condition should hair be in?
The better the condition of the hair, the better the colour result.
Obviously.
But a lot of the time, colour will actually help the condition. The fact that in the Palette range we have the macadamia oil, which is not only in the conditioner that you use after you've put the colour on, but it's actually in the colour, which is phenomenal.
How long should you wait after a strand test before colouring your hair?
Well, a strand test is something where you literally take a little piece of hair and colour it. Yes. Have a look at it once it's done all of the processing that you would normally do and say, yes, that's the colour I want, and then you're happy to go and do the whole lot. You can do that in the same day. The other thing that is really important is a skin sensitivity test.
Yes.
And this is something that is important to do before you apply the colour each time, even if you've used the same colour. Always do that 48 hours before.
If you want to go for a dramatic change in colour, can you select any colour, or do you have to go dark, red or blonde?
If you've got no colour on your hair at all, you can go as dramatic as you like.
Yes.
If you're very, very dark naturally and you choose one of the lightest colours there, it's only going to lift a certain amount of shade. So there are some limitations, but some of the beautiful colours in Palette, like the ruby and things like that, if you haven't coloured your hair before, then great, go for it. If you were blonde, for example, because you would be going darker or adding tone, it would work beautifully. You'd get an amazing colour from that.
Okay. When you've achieved the colour you want, what's the best way of prolonging the life of the shade, preventing fade or yellowing? You
want to use a colour-safe shampoo and conditioner, and what this is going to do is really help to lock in that colour. Schwarzkopf do some brilliant products in that range. When you put heat on the hair, it sort of opens up the cuticles, which will help the colour come out. So you just want to make sure that whatever you're using on the hair is the best thing for it. But heat is okay, just not too much, like anything.
So lastly, do you have any top tips or quirky advice for our readers?
I think the best thing to do when you colour your hair at home with Palette is to have fun. That's what it's all about. Make sure you have maybe a friend come round if you want to, or even if you're on your own and you want to just relax in the bath. Make sure you've got time. It's a fun thing to do. It's not the messy nightmare that a lot of people think it is, and it's just there to enjoy yourself.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.